Okay. Now we'll look into all the chart one by one. I've not looked into the markets till now. In front of you only, I'm just trying to understand the sentiment of the market. First, we can see that BTC, this was the previous low. It moved towards the upside and it's moving towards the downside. Now, how much correction market has done? It has done close to 786 level. It's not respecting that much. So we are on a 1 minute time frame itself. So if I take this trade, how much is the risk? The risk is around 200, 300. Oh, this movement started. Okay. Let me wait. This movement already started, then stop loss. Little more I have to give. Yeah, this zone. Little bit early only it has started. This is the support. We'll wait for some time, and here you can see these levels and all are marked as important support zone. How there is a potential that market can come up to this zone. So after coming to this zone, how it behaves later, we will see the next opportunity. Meanwhile, in case here market doesn't hold, it shows any bearishness, maybe I will consider bearish trade. Okay, re-entry. Ethereum view. Let's see. Ethereum has already given a breakdown, and the next supporting zone for Ethereum, as per my understanding, is this 3895. Sorry, 3953. So up to this zone, potential is there, but here let it show some continuation. If this is a false breakdown, market moves up. Of course, if we enter a bearish trade, we will end up in trap. If all the sentiment of the market, this one is near the support soul. Okay, this one is near the support, and last time this is where it bounced back. Okay. Once this converts to failure, maybe we will consider bearish trade. Until then, even if BTC holds unnecessarily, taking trade is a problem. If you notice Ethereum previous zone, it's coming for double bottom, and then a reversal people are expecting. Sol also somewhat similar kind of setup. BTC is not yet broken the support. As long as it stays below this trend line, it might continue the downside move. So here, if I can sell, come on, show some movement. I'll place this order, sell trade, and for this trade, too much stop loss is not required. We will just 22 points above this zone, little lesser only we will take as a sell. Anyways, 1 minute time frame only I'm taking this trade. So if market to this zone, okay, this is the entry. I've taken the support is there, but the zone market was about to break, so I entered. If this zone, if market has broken, ideally most of the time probability is it will continue towards the downside. That's why too much of thought I've not given. If the sellers are strong, they will push the market down. Only issues we have is with Ethereum and Sol, because those both are near somewhat supporting zone. Here, supporting zone. This one has given a breakdown. That's fine. If any kind of random quick momentum towards the upside, I will consider to exit quickly also. Okay. Really, if it's holding here, it has to fall. I don't know why it's taking time. Let's say this candle, if market goes a bit low above this candle, I'll place the stop loss for this trade. Any sudden spike I see also, I will close all the positions quickly. Yeah, the support zone, people will be interested to take buy trade. Little bit, if market wants to trap the buyers who are there at the bottom, from this zone only it has to correct. If it moves off towards the upside, these people will make profit easily. So that is my initial thought. Mm, 30 seconds. From my end, analysis is fine, but stop loss, if market is thinking it is too small, it might take. That's all, nothing apart from that. One. Bangalore, this traffic, my god. So how to escape from liquidity sweep? Most of the time I get trapped, even in Bank Nifty also. Please explain. Liquidity sweep, to avoid that, first you should understand how liquidity sweep happens, right? How stop loss hunting happens. Once you learn that concept, maybe things will become more easy, comfortable for you, things like that. The thing is, even during let's say in this trade, okay, this trade, this is the support, okay. Again market has come to this support only. Here people will enter, again here people will enter. From here it can reverse also, but if it falls, the moment, the chances of me making bigger profit here is high, okay, if more liquidity is there at the bottom, if more people are getting attracted here. So I will try to do a bit of opposite of what many people are doing. If people are thinking of entering near the support, I will try to analyze how many people, who are those people who's thinking of entering here. If those people are weak players and market wants to take out their stop loss, if it does the movement might be very, very strong. So I'll be taking this risk in this case. Why? So this is also, what is the logic? The logic is, if market goes below this low, if market was somewhere, let's say first time it's come here, I would have not somewhere, if it was here, maybe I would have tried a small bullish trade, placing my stop loss here, because market has not yet reached the zone. Sellers who's on top, even they have not booked their profit. So to remove some weak players, market would have moved towards the upside. Based on that probability, I would have taken the trade. If market started to move, I would have put the stop loss cost to cost and I would have held on to the trade. Okay, that is what basically I would have tried doing. But when I came live, market had already gone below that zone. It had come to the support. So in this case, I will consider, okay, market might target people who enter buy position here. For that, I will take a bearish trade. That is my initial plan. Based on that only, I have taken this trade. Now you say no liquidity sweep. How did I think, okay, market can come down? Because I give more importance to where stop loss is, where people stop loss they would have kept, how market will trap that. Based on that only, I will take the trade. Now you can see market is moving. Now if it goes below this zone, what will happen? People will start thinking of taking bearish trade. People's mindset about bearish trade will go. So again, for liquidity sake, market can tend to reverse. That time these sellers again, if they are strong, they re-enter, bigger downside movement can come. Now still there is no clarity if this movement is there just to hunt stop loss or continuation will happen. This moment, continuation, pullback, then bigger momentum. That's how I see things. Now exactly near the support it's holding, we will see. Srinivas, good evening. Good evening. Sorry everyone, I came a bit late today. In free group, I already informed. I was little occupied. I thought the work will finish by 6:15. Because of this Bangalore traffic, it went. I just reached home around 7:57. By the time I got ready and I came, 8:20. Too much it is holding here. It should have ideally broken. This 3, okay, they're holding. People considering bearish. This became of the upper zone, this became of the lower zone now. People are seeing this as a range bound market condition. We will see. People who took bearish trade, they're kind of trying to exit. I come at 7 o'clock thinking that okay, there is less movement. Let me come at 8 o'clock. If I come also, movement is same sideways. Like this, if it happens, we lose interest. And if it's holding on to this zone, it's a problem. Correction, 70% of the correction it's done. Here it's trying to give a breakout. I think it will take my SL. Next candle, anyways, I think it will open a bit higher. Exited traders. This one is just a pullback before a correction. I will wait for one more setup. Breakout. BTC is here. ETH. What zone? This also has space to move down. Sol also. I'll wait for another 10 minutes to understand the US market positive 0.3 liquidation. Its number of liquidity is near 1,13,900. At the bottom, the amount of liquidity is less, but still there is a chance of correction is what I feel. Breakout. What if it moves up to this previous zone? This range is important. If market shows any seller's pressure near this range, maybe I will take a bearish trade. Here also little bit pressure can come. Too much of movement market has not done. If correction comes also I will consider. What trade logic here? If buyers would have entered, even if market it was attracting people, right? So after attracting people, the chance of reversal was high based on stop loss hunting. That's why I took this trade. Here means I would have gone for bullish, but near the zone, near the support, usually I go and take bearish trade itself, because based on the trades what I take, my plans, here probability is high, so I took the trade according to that. Second trade, already market condition is sell on rise situation only. Next rising level can be here, or this can be the level. Other index should show some kind of confirmation. US market is positive. Let me see S&P 500, Nasdaq, what it is, how it's performed. Okay, Nasdaq near the resistance it is. Sorry, S&P 500 is near resistance. Nasdaq still have a bit more space to move towards the upside. How much points here? 190. Retest. Here I delete as to 9. Much points stop loss? 200 points stop loss will be here. In case this trend line doesn't act as support, market doesn't go up, then here below level trapping, one more setup I will try. Okay. Okay. 2320. I'm placing in a sell order again here. I've taken the entry, and now stop loss is $55. That's fine. I'll reduce the stop loss. Now basically it has to trap people at the bottom. If it does, that's good for me. 0.82 stop loss you reduce. That's not require so much stop loss. Okay. This zone, if market again holds and move, basically I don't want it to do, but if it holds and move, little bit problem it can be. That's why only 122 points as a stop loss I have given above this candle. This is my kind of resistance. If market sustains above that resistance, then I will exit. Here market 618 level correction, little more space is there. It will move down, I feel. Reduce my SL. Now in this trade, $14 is my risk. Okay, if I want to plan my target, the target will be at the lower end. So approximate for $14, if I get $80, that's a good risk reward. We'll see about that. How many of you entered this trade along with me? Make risk 0 up to this zone. So risk is 0 in the risk is 0 in this trade. Correct. Risk is here. I've trailed the stop loss. $50. Same thing. First attempt, market did not go. It did not go below this. So when market started going here, buyers would think, okay, market will move up. But after attracting some buyers, giving breakout, market started trapping them. So when I saw, okay, market can trap here, it can move down, I took a bearish trade. Okay. This also same stop loss hunting concept only I'm using. As of now, again, if it holds here, it is irritating, but what to do? We will reduce. See, in this trade, whatever happens, risk is 0, right? We have trailed the stop loss. Stop loss is $11 profit. Either $11 profit or we will get $80 profit. Whatever we want, market will decide. How many of you entered this trade along with me? Let me know. Now what you do, reduce the stop loss. Anyways, this it will break. I will extend the target. Almost it came to target. That's fine. More if we get, it's good. If we don't get, also fine. More target I will try to capture. This trend line is there. This can act as this one. Target done. Now if it reverses above this candle only, I have kept the stop loss. 70, 71, 80, 74. I changed my target from here to here. If I get the move, fine. If I don't get, also I've trailed the stop loss here. I will book it. Come on. How many of you booked? How many of you holding with me? Let me know. Market is giving me second chance to book. I'm like, okay, fine, whatever it is. Anyways, this is a profitable trade only. If we get more movement, we will capture, or else small profit. I'll take that. Exit. Okay. So I gave, market reached the target, went up. Now Again, how it behaves, we have to wait and see. One more setup if we get, we will see, traders. Booked, sir. Thank you. Okay. Can I enter? No, no, sir. Now breakdown is done. Trapping is done. I think if I switch to, sorry, if I switch to 15 minutes. Here, this trend line, somewhere I would have marked. I'll remove all of these drawings. This was the previous support. Sorry. Mine booked. How many of you booked? Let me know. Market is near this previous support zone. This zone is there. We take bearish only if market goes below this zone. Again, if it breaks. If it doesn't break, no bearish trade. Okay. I'll switch to 1 minute. Market is holding on to this range. Buyers who entered here near the breakout, they're trapped, they're removed. Now can a spike towards the upside come? The chance is there. As long as market doesn't go below this zone, spike moment chance is there. We will see about that. BTC is come to our support zone. It can go little lower. Here it's gone below the support zone is too far. Soul support zone is too far. So market has space to move down, but as long as it goes below this zone, no bearish trade. Okay, that is the plan. What is the trade logic? I hope you understood here. One, the support, near the support anyone would have entered, market to trap them, it can move down was my expectation, but it moved up. But it did not move significantly towards the upside because buyer who is here, he's still holding on to the market. Market is bullish only if it goes above this zone. The seller re-entered. When he gave a breakout, buyers would have entered. Since there is sellers on top, he will hunt the stop loss of the buyers who's here. Plan was to take a bearish trade. Okay. That was the plan. No, everyone will think bearish. Here somewhat one correction it can do, it can move up traders. The chance is there. That's why I'm not taking bearish trade. But if we think about taking a risk and if market reverses, small stop loss, we can capture very good momentum towards the upside. Let's say approximately 600 points. For that risk will be around 200 points. So 1:3 possibility is there. But quickly we can't judge, no, that is the problem. If we, as long as market goes below this zone, this will be the setup. This will be the setup. Buyers are entering here. Will they show strength or not? Missed the entry zone. I'll place an order here on the buy side. I've taken a buy trade, but for this stop loss I will keep as much as less as possible because my entry is a bit late. Okay, so my stop loss will be small only for this trade. Another 9 seconds, 8, 7, 5, up to this zone. So entry became a problem. it's okay. If this is the buying pressure zone, one moment if it comes towards the upside, I'll try to capture. If not, quickly I will think about exiting. Here I should have entered so that I could have kept the risk 0, but that's fine. If I don't enter here based on the concept, if market reverses, I will miss out on opportunity. That's why I have entered traders. This one risk 70%. Okay. Once this sustains above the zone, I'll trail the stop loss here only. Reduce. I'll keep reducing the SLN going. Because this is make or break level. If it moves, it will move. Big move. Right? So I've taken. So please, today's Nifty setup. I'll speak about it, sir. Let this setup give some kind of confirmation for us. I'm slowly reducing the risk in coming only because this, if it is a 50-50 chance, I expect market to move up, but if it doesn't move up, I don't want to take too much risk. I will reduce the stop loss as much as possible. I will save that capital for the next trade. Okay, that's the plan. Why miss the moment if it chance is there? Anyways, we are at cost to cost 4, 3, 6, 7, this zone it has to break, traders. Our entry zone correctly near the area only I have entered. Stop loss reduction done. What is that? Okay. $78. Here pressure zone is there. If market sustains above the pressure zone, risk I'll make 0 now. No risk. We're getting the move. We're getting the move. We're getting the move. Okay. The zone. 1 second. See, as per my initial plan, if we had entered, already our target would have been very big, right? Extend the target and trail the stop loss here. Okay, target done, but I'm extending the target, trailing the stop loss. How many entered this trade with me? Let me know. This target, well, next it will come up here. Target done. Who wants to exit, exit, but have changed my stop loss here. Target I have kept here. This one is moving quickly. Little more I will trail. It's okay. Now whatever I get after this is bonus only. This is one pressure zone, traders. Here how market will behave, for me little confusion is there, so little bit I will trail the stop loss more than the target. Whatever initial target we planned, we will get. This target I will extend here. Here still pressure zone is there, that's why below this pressure zone only I kept the stop loss. If market takes the stop loss, let it take. No fresh entry here. Okay, done. We captured additional decent move here. That's good for us. Fine. Now as long as market breaks this zone, the chance of market moving towards the upside is low. Okay, so I'm going to sell right now, and I've sold, and my stop loss is just above this candle. If market goes above that candle, I will exit. That's it. So this is the zone, this is the entry. Short trade. Stop loss, anyways, I'll reduce and come in this trade. Bullish trade we will take only above this zone. Okay, the seller has to prove that he is weak, only then we will take bullish trade. Until then, no bullish trade. Reduce the SL. Quickly I took the bullish trade, booked the profit. I have taken the bearish trade. Okay, we'll reduce the SL. How many of you took the bearish trade? Bearish trade, pull back if it comes, so much it will come. So just support. Okay, that's my calculation chance is 50-50. I'm reducing the SL. Okay, this bearish trade I have taken now. $16 risk, $80 profit. See, if you want to do scalping, you have to be quick traders. Okay, we will see if stop loss hunting can happen for that day. We will try to capture as much as movement as possible. We might take 3, 4, 5, 6 trades also. As long as stop loss hunting is working, we will keep trying to capture the movement. Okay, now even in this trade, no matter what, I don't want to take loss, so I have reduced the stop loss. If market can tend to reverse, if that is the case, I will exit. Risk is anyway 0. $32, $31, $30. Give a closing below this. Market closing should be somewhere below this zone. Another 20 seconds. 18. If closing comes up to this zone, it is a problem. If it closes below this zone, then movement is possible. 17, 6, 5, 4, 3. And between my range. Anyways, here it can take the stop loss. That's okay. Stop loss was just $1. Stop loss was cost to cost. I got it to cost to cost. Only trend following is what I want to do. Here or there, small stop loss we will give. We will take the stop loss, but when we capture big movement. Okay, that's the plan. We'll wait. Again, pressure has to come down only as long as market doesn't break this zone. This sell on rise only. Okay. Only if strongly, if market goes above 111,565, we can get bullish trade. Does it? Now it has come to indecision zone. Let's forget BTC now. Let's look at ETH. ETH moved up, took the stop losses. This is just in a range bound situation. Next setup will be traders. Here maybe because of scalping too quickly, I would have exited the trade, or else direction was correct. That's okay. Goal is to reduce the stop loss as much as possible. Because even now, why am I not entering after this down is because there is 50% chance. Like this also it can move, like this also. That's why I did not take too much stop loss at the upper level. I kept on reducing the SL. I hope you're getting the clarity. Now if it falls also, no problem. I will wait for one more setup which I will get confidence. Soul. Yes. Soul is too far. BTC has space little more to move down. Mostly support. Gold though, this resistance 2 times it respected, but once too much pressure was there, resistance started acting as support zone for the market. You can see morning 8:30 a.m. I had given these levels in crypto community group. If you want those levels every day, you want access to that, you can join our crypto group by opening account with Delta Exchange. Srinivasa, did you exit along with me or are you holding? Exited SL triggered. Okay, fine. No problem, sir. The seller is not yet giving up. So as long as, like I said, if market doesn't go above the zone, no bullish. Here, if it doesn't go below, no bearish. Market is in indecision zone. From upper zone, maybe we can try bearish. I tried also. I gave the small trailing cost to cost exit I did. That's not an issue. One more setup, if I get, it will be better. BTC already movement is done. Only now Soul is giving trend line breakdown, retest, closing. Let it give closing, then we will see, because it can be trap also. BTC again coming to the zone is important in BTC. Mark this zone and keep. If it corrects here, any bounce back, if it does, then it will be a problem for us. Mm. 40 seconds and all, now only if it's moving. Now difficult. What level? Maybe. This zone is there. It doesn't hold this zone only. Okay, this zone. Here continuously the zone is acting as support, right? Again the zone can act as support. I'll mark this and keep. If BTC is holding on to the zone, no bullish trade. This zone. If it shows continuation below that, we can see bearish. In Soul, we have got a breakdown. Now let it show continuation. One second candle, if it tries to give closing, we will see. 45 seconds. Mm-hmm. 13 points. I'll wait, traders. I'll not enter directly. Sometimes this can be a trap. BTC is holding on to this zone. From here, if it reverses, it's a problem. So now 13, 12, 10 more seconds. If BTC reverse from here, it will become again a momentum towards the upside. What we will do, should we wait, not wait? Holding, kind of holding also, it's kind of breaking also, confusion. One attempt failure, second attempt. ETH also is giving pullback only. BTC, instead of BTC, ETH I'll focus. This is the base. Let's break down. Bearish trade only if it goes below this. BTC is holding on to the zone, so no bearish trade. If it goes below the zone, we will see bearish. You see, previously this zone was acting as support 1, 2. So here one pullback possibility was there. That's why I told you guys. And Sol also. Breakdown would have attracted people, Ethereum. Now to trap them, it's moving up. Now if I have to take bearish trade, it has to go below this zone again. Only then I can focus on bearish trade. US market slightly. Traders, just let me know the scalping thing, what I'm doing, is it working out for you? Is it not working out for you? Because in this, thinking should be very, very quick. For me to sit and explain the setup, it will take a bit of time. But are you getting a hang of it? I want to know. What is your feedback? Breakdown, retest. If it breaks, then we can see bearish. Before 3 minutes, all those things, we used to take trades. No, sir, means can you be more brief, more clear about exactly what issue you are facing? Is the entry too quick what I'm taking, or the logic what I'm thinking and explaining, is it difficult for you to understand? What is it? Now you see, market is forming a symmetric pattern range. It's given a breakdown. Usually when it gives a breakdown, many people will enter. To trap them little bit, it can move towards the upside. After that, if sellers are putting pressure, then we will go for bearish. If this is a false breakdown, then if market reverses, we will get into trap. To avoid that only, I'm waiting before I take the trade. It's a bit difficult to enter quick entry. We are unable to. Okay. Now see, now only I will tell. This range is there, symmetric pattern range. Market has given a breakdown. Breakdown, many people will enter. A little bit, market can move up to remove any random entry, or when market gives a breakdown, people who entered their position, they might think about exiting. After removing them, if market shows continuation, then I will go for bearish trade. That means sell trade. Now if it shows continuation here, BTC, I'm saying no, this zone buyers could have entered. They tried to hold on. Now if it is showing bearishness, I'm comparing two charts. Okay, what is the sentiment? Is both the charts showing negative sentiment? In this case, if Ethereum breakdown retest, now know the stop loss towards the upside, means I'll place a sell order here. Okay, so here if I enter, that is when recent swing high will be my stop loss. Because if the movement continues, I will get big movement. If it reverses, stop loss is ideally going to be very small. So that stop loss I'm always ready to take to capture bigger move in the market. That's the simple logic. Breakdown, immediately we should not enter. After breakdown, pullback, any continuation happens, means we can try. So now a bit early only I have entered, so that in case the movement happens quickly, I'll be able to capture. By chance, if it reverses also, my stop loss is small, I'll give that stop loss. But if I get the trend will be very strong. I'm sure why you're not able to get this point is why I'm saying buyer zone, seller zone and all. I promised a course because of a lot of this one, and I'm personally traveling. A lot of pressure I have. See why I took this bearish trade. Breakdown, I did not enter. This is where many people will enter. We waited for a retest. Here basically we should have entered. I waited for some more time because BTC was near buyer zone. How Nifty, Bank Nifty has sync, like that even these index will have sync. Okay, so that is why we have to look into all of these simultaneously and then plan. One course I said I will give, no, when I give that course, when I explain the concept, it will be more easy for you to understand. Now I don't want to give bigger stop loss, I will reduce. In scalping, that is the idea. Once the momentum starts, you keep reducing the stop loss and going. Even if stop loss comes very close to your entry, all those things also, it's fine. Goal is to capture maximum moment and reduce the SL. Priority is to reduce the SL only. But there will be certain situation where you have to give some SL. See, in this case, little bit, I can't keep stop loss above this because that time chances of hitting that is easy. But slowly I'm reducing my risk and coming. So how much risk I am taking here? I'm only taking $17. For that, if possible, if the moment is right, at least minimum 17, 20, 40, 45, like that dollars 1:2 I want to capture. Sometimes I won't be able to capture. So okay, I will take the stop loss, I will close the trade. That's the ideal plan. In Indian market, who's doing scalping and things like that, for them this will become easy. But for you, Indian market only is difficult. Scalping is difficult means this one little bit you have to get used to it. It is not difficult and all, just that you have to get used to it. That's it. Okay. Once you get used to it, everything is easy only. I've taken this bearish trade. Basically for me, 1 minute where to place the target, little confusion is there. So I'm letting the market decide the trend. If too much movement if it gives, then I'll try to capture bigger movement. Let this be as it is. This zone it has to break. If it breaks this zone, it will be a good situation. If it breaks this zone, I can reduce the stop loss soon. Little more I can reduce. Come on, break it. It's holding. Okay, once the zone is, I'll keep certain zones. Once market goes below that zone, bigger movement is possible. Okay, now in this, okay, 1 second. Ethereum, is it come to my support? Almost. Oh, it's come here. Then here it can hold. If it gives a closing. Who wants to book, you book here, because this zone is a bit of pressure zone. For me, no risk in this trade. I've reduced the stop loss. So if I get the moment, I will capture. You see now in this trade for me, risk is $4. If I want maybe reward, because market is doing slow momentum, for me difficult. But reward it went up to 20, 25 also. The problem is that this zone is important. This zone, if it breaks, my idea was to reduce the SL, that I have done. Now if it goes again lower, I have to reduce the SL. Six. Just 4 more seconds. What this will do, we will see. Bring SL cost to cost. $4 also I will not give. Now risk is 0. Okay. I have a problem at this zone. The zone market will break, not break, I don't know. But if it breaks, I'll get a good movement. If it doesn't, 0 risk, because I have reduced the stop loss to cost. Now peacefully we will sit. Whatever happens, risk is 0, right? Though my support is far on a higher time frame, this zone is there as a support. If market breaks the support, it will create problem. That's good. Now I'll reduce the risk little more. Here anything can happen, traders. That's why reduce the risk and I'm holding. If I get big move, I will take it. That area is kind of support zone. If it breaks that, at least $40-50 we will take and go. 3,962. In this trade, for us, risk is 0. Okay, I hope you're understanding this. Now I'll reduce the risk little more. This target market is coming very quickly. By the time I trail only, I'm extending the target and going. Initially, if you see 3 out of 4 trades, target achieved, after that market corrected. For additional move, when I went to capture only little bit of the profits I lost. I'm okay to lose from the profits. Idea is not to give too much loss. Okay, that's the idea now. Now whatever happens, I can book now only, but I don't want to. 1 second. Here breakdown, trapping, support zone is far. Okay. Now stop loss trailed. So much. Okay. I'll keep it a bit here. This target, little more I will extend. And if it goes, fine. If it doesn't go, also fine. How many of you entered this trade along with me? I think this trade I took very slowly only. I said breakdown, retest. Here market can come for correction. So I'm going to take this bearish trade, placing SL. Clearly I have explained. So if you made use of it, good. This is showing bullish candle. Now did you guys enter this trade or not? Already we have trailed the stop loss to the max. More than this, what to trail? If I get more move, fine, or else I'll give the stop loss, exit. Okay. Srinivas sir is very quick. Alright, we gave trailing stop loss, we closed. Net to net, another trade we made profit from scalping. That's fine. More movement if market comes, that's okay. Idea is to protect the profits as much as possible and go. Okay. Fine. Now it can continue. If someone is holding, fine, trail the stop loss here. If it goes, it can go up to 3945, up to that zone it can go. That additional movement you will get. If you're given the trailing stop loss like me, that also is fine, no problem. One reason why I trailed aggressively stop losses, market has given a breakdown here. Next it's coming to my support. Entire support it will come or it will reverse from here, I don't know. So I reduce the stop loss. So entry. Double bottom here. Nice momentum towards the upside. Sol has given a breakdown here. People would have entered, little bit trapping can happen, but looking at the strength, it has possibility of continuing. Maybe it can target here 190, 194.60, or it can go up to 191. So this also is looking like sell on rise only, so avoid bullish trade. Now if you see in BTC, our initial plan, okay, after we exited this bullish trade, imagine we taking this trade. I had just kept the stop loss as it is. Then it is close to 1200 points. Okay. When I personally sit in the trade and, I don't have to keep explaining things like that. I just place the stop loss, I place the target, and I just focus on Indian market or other business, whatever I have, I'll focus on that. I'll come back and see if stop loss hits, fine. If target approximate minimum, let's say later when I see market has come to this buyer zone, then this stop loss what I would have kept here, almost 50-60% I would get it. After that, if pullback continuation happens, means that's my bonus. If stop loss hits also, that's fine. If sellers are too strong, too much reversal, they will not allow. So they will push it down. With that logic, 1:4, 1:5 will be achieved. If you remember beginning of this, not beginning, after finishing this trade only, I said, here sellers can enter. Right? In Ethereum also, what did I say? At this breakdown, let's not enter. We will wait for a retest. Then we will take a bearish trade. Now, why I exited? Same logic. Ethereum is coming to my support zone. Here, any reversal can come. So, I don't want to take that chance. Okay. Hi, sir. Open account with Delta Exchange with your link. How will I get access to the Telegram group? The number what you're seeing on the screen, sir. Okay. You send a WhatsApp message to that number. We will add you to the group. Now this low you mark and keep, this handle is not required anymore. This low, this high, mark these levels and keep. As long as market is holding this level, don't take any bearish trade. If it's at the upper level, if you get any trend line resistance like that, means you take bearish trade, not at this zone. Okay, because here probability is 30-40% only. That we will avoid. Alright traders, 1 hour live stream done. Scalping only I did. I came a bit late also. Small opportunities we got. Net to net we closed in green. 3-4 trades we would have taken. I think I don't even remember how much trade I took. So decent opportunity. Brokerage is covered. Additionally we have got profit. Everything is done from our end. Yesterday was a good day. Today, okay day. No too much profit. But if you see the first trade in BTC, I'll tell you why big profits I did not make. Here, I took one bearish trade, I believe. Alright. So here, I kept on, when market came to the target, I extended the target. Right. Or else here only, if I would have booked, this would have been a bigger minimum 8,000 9,000 profit would have made here, but that went up to just 4,500 5,000 I made. So here profit little bit I gave up, here exited little bit profit I gave up, one small stop loss also I took. So that created some kind of issue. No problem. Who wants to open account with Delta Exchange, you can do it using our link and then send WhatsApp message. Tomorrow when we are sharing support and resistance level in the crypto community group, we will give you access. Okay. Alright traders, thank you for participating in the live stream. Any further update, I will update in the crypto group. If you're interested, you can join. You can do that by opening account with Delta Exchange. After opening account, send a WhatsApp message to the number that you're seeing on the screen. If you're not like the live stream, please do that. Support the channel. It will be helpful for us. Okay. Good night. Take care. I'm very tired traveling. So too much traffic. So I just want to have my dinner and sleep. Good night, sir. Good night, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.